Well, we lost one villager, but we have a few more, and I know exactly where I want to put them. What's up, guys? It's the Doza, and we are back here on the Dozacraft SMP server. And as I promised, we got 2 videos in a row. In this episode, we are getting shit done. I had to cover a few pranks in the last episode, but we are ready now. We are freaking ready, and we need tracks. I'm not sure how many tracks, so we'll just take all of these. The witches this is what we're doing. We're occupying the village. I need to show you guys the finished product of the village and show you guys what I have done with it. I've done a lot more since the last time you saw it. So I'm going to reveal that, and then we're going to move witches into the place and villagers. Villagers first, because we don't want to deal with the witches while we're trying to get the villagers in there. So I think the villagers are going to be the hardest, probably, because I need to put them in tracks and get them all the way there via tracks. So I'm going to bring a bunch of these, and I'm also going to bring, like, a lot of dirt. We'll bring, like, 1, 2, 3, 7 stacks of dirt. Should be good. Probably don't need that much, but I'd rather have more than I need than have less than I need. You know what I mean? So, and the witches, I could just make them follow me up into there. So, time for some super great action cutscenes to avoid any such lag. So there's a short clip missing here where I showed you guys the first witch who's over at my place, but that's not important. Let's just get on with the video. Stupid overseer. Alright, here we are in the tree farm where the second witch is. It's all cleared out so people can get a good look at the finished product of the tree farm. And I'll do a little bit more of this in another episode, but yeah, it's completed. It's got a lot of cool stuff in here, more lighting and all that kind of jazz. Hello, zombie, you coming for me? So here's where the second witch is, who is Jenny Greenteeth. She's the first one I caught, and I think she's my favorite one. Hi. Okay, bye. And last but not least, this woman over here. I forget what her name is. What's your name? Greta. This is Greta. So we got 3 witches accounted for this witch village. And now that we're here, I can give you a little bit of a tour. And there is one thing I want to build on Camry before we get into there. So SB, Alright, so let's get into the little detail work and little designs and the little decorations we have for this place. So these 2 guys, these pumpkins, SB brought over, and he put here because I made a message in the Dozacraft chat that I want people to come and Halloweenize Spawn. Kind of decorate Halloween, or decorate Spawn with Halloween decorations. He put some mushrooms over there, and he also put these pumpkins down. But it's Halloween. You can't just put pumpkins down. They got to be jack-o'-lanterns, right? So I'm just going to make these into jack-o'-lanterns. There we go. That's a little more proper. Okay, so now let's get into the tour of this place. You guys have not seen this in the completed form. I got a bunch of houses built and stuff. Really excited about it. So I took out all of the torches in the place, and I replaced them with redstone torches just because they're red and they're kind of spooky, and they just give off a tiny bit of light. Enough to see, but low enough that it's, you know, creepy. But I am having problems with them, I think, because I also put the soul sand with some nether wart all throughout the walkway as well, and these cauldrons. And I'm thinking possibly mobs might be spawning on these soul sand blocks, even though there's something planted. Oh, dang it. Now I'm going to have a bunch of extra nether wart on me. Just going to throw it down there. I think they might be spawning on there, or they could be spawning on top of the cauldrons. I also heard there's kind of a bug where they can spawn on blocks that have fence on them, so they could be spawning on there. I'm not too sure. Okay, so here's these houses. I put some trap doors next to some of the windows to kind of look like shutters or whatever. I also put some tripwire hooks around the outsides of a lot of these. I'm just going to kind of show you these two houses because most of them are, they're all alike, but they're all different. They're not all exactly the same. But, you know, it's all the basic same L shape on the inside. I put some pumpkins or some jack-o'-lanterns for lighting in the floors so I could take out the torches in here. I think it's pretty cool here. And they all have cauldrons inside the houses because, you know, they're witches, of course. Might do a little bit of interior designing a little more later on or something. I don't know. And also made these cages. I decided on this before we had, like, the wood. Because I wanted to go with the wood theme around here. But I'm thinking that this looks a lot better. A lot more cagey. I decided also that they don't have to be hanging off of anything or supported from the bottom or anything. Because it's a witch village. Witches are magical, and they're floating because witch magic, right? So I really wish my frames were as good as other people. Like, if I stand still and look around, my frames are pretty decent. But if I start walking, they start getting really jittery. But I wish I could walk around this place and give you guys the full effect and the full experience of walking around here. But maybe, hopefully, somebody else on the server will record it and walk through it and take a look at it. That'd be cool. You should go check them out. Alright, so also in one of these houses, we have a pet endermite. So these guys will spawn, I guess, if you throw an ender pearl. Every once in a while they will spawn. I'm not sure on the block that you pearled from or the block that you pearl onto. But every once in a while they spawn here. And Jack did it, and we named it. We named it Shanks, because Crookshanks is kind of like a witch's cat's name. Anyways, he jumped into this cauldron, and he's stuck. He's actually, I don't think he's underneath it. I think he's actually inside the cauldron, but he can't escape. And if I hop in and kind of move him to the corner, maybe he won't do it now, but he used to spin in circles like crazy. So yeah, we got an endermite in here, pet endermite named Shanks. Oh, there he goes. Look at him spin. Look at him go. Alright, so now I want to build a little quick thing before we get moving with these witches. Get this crap out of my inventory. So I made a little plan idea design. Oh yeah. I forgot I went caving too. I got a whole bunch of crap in here I gotta clean out. Holy moly, 26 diamond ores. Do I have any? I don't have my Fortune 3 on me. Yeah, I forgot I had that in there. Holy crap, look at all that fun stuff. So I do have a little design that I did in creative. It's pretty simple, really, but we're gonna build it on here. I know I'm gonna need a lot more furnaces than that. But a little design. I wanted to build a giant cauldron. So of course we have like these cauldrons, like these witch cauldrons. But I wanted to have like a big cauldron right in the middle of everything. So right out here, I kind of marked out where it needs to be. And we have some daylight now. We have a little bit of daylight left. Let's try to get as much as we can done before the sun runs out. So this is how this goes. Let me think here. Of course we want all of the furnace face sides to be facing inward. So let's put one there. Oh man, how do we do this? This is so much easier in creative. I'll do that. And face that guy that way. So they're all going to be like that. And I'm just going to do it step by step. So let's do the first one. Oh man, building on camera. I forgot why I don't do this. I literally, like, I can talk. Talking is my thing, but talking and building at the same time, I can't. Like, I have to pause every time I place a block to be able to concentrate pretty much. So there we go. That's the very bottom of it. And let me tell you how my brain works with this design I'm doing here. I'm sorry if it's dark. I have a tendency to record at nighttime. It's getting nighttime right now, so I'm definitely going to have to sleep or something. So the pattern on these, it looks like cobblestone, and it looks like smooth stone bricks. So we could make everything... I think this looks good when I put it like this, because it matches up to the other design on it, and how it flows, it's going to be really rounded out when it comes to the top. It's going to really have a cauldron shape to it. And I feel like I'm not explaining that very well, and I feel like I'm very underprepared And I feel like this is not the key to the video, so this is not important, so we should not spend a bunch of time on this. But I'm going to build a cauldron right here, so let's build that really quick. Let me mark the spot where I'm standing at. And let's get this thing built, and then we can move the witches and the villagers up into here. Talk about doing things the hard way. Alright, so I'm just about done here on the cauldron. And here it is. I just love how this looks for some reason. I fell in love with the design pattern on the sides of furnaces, which is also the same on the sides of dispensers and droppers. Because you can mix it up with cobblestone and smooth stone slabs so well in some designs. Like for walls and floors, it looks great. Just as an example, I've done it before. If you guys have been around for a while, or if you've played with me for a while, you guys have probably seen it already. But if you do a floor pattern like this, like if you put a furnace here and a furnace here, would you stop? Like that, and then put cobblestone in between? I mean, the cobblestone textures has changed over time. This is what cobblestone used to look like. Was exactly the same as that, and it's been altered and defined and redefined and stuff. I'm also in a faithful texture pack too. But it looks good. Like it looks like a straight cobblestone floor, but every once in a while they have these dark outlines of cobblestone. Anyways, that's besides the point. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot of not moving villagers and witches. Are you guys realizing that? I'm realizing that. So I'm almost done with this. Putting the finishing touches on it. You can see I put the cauldrons or the furnaces into certain spots. Excuse me. Holy voice, go funny. Put them in certain spots so it has that rounded shape, and also put slabs in to give it an even more rounder shape. And what's special about it is that these slabs match up with the design of the furnaces so well that it almost makes it look more round, or like more true round, even though there's no such thing as true round in Minecraft, unless you got one of these, which I do. Ender Pearl, hello. So now I take these guys and I put them all along the top here. So we could fill this up with something if we just want to go for looks. If we want it to look like it is a witch's cauldron with the potions, you know, they're brewing something inside of their giant cauldron. I mean, this is way oversized for realistically with how big the witch entities are in the game. But they do have big cauldrons. So we could put water in here. We could put lava in here. I don't know. We just leave it empty. So something I did on the creative server, I'm not sure if I want to do on here, is I kind of had like, okay, so cauldrons are always hanging from something, but again, we're not going to worry about hanging stuff in this witch village. We're just going to, everything floats because it's magic. But I did a little design like this kind of. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I went 5. Then in. I just worked out this little handle thing for it, which I guess we'll do on this. I don't know. I was going to go for just the cauldron, but the cauldron by itself looks a little bit empty. Looks like it really needs something to it. It's going to be a long video today, guys, most likely. I mean, it's taken me a long time to record this just today. Like, it's been a couple hours now. Well, I did record yesterday's video as well. Stop ranting, Doza. How did I do this? Hold on. Alright, so goes like this. I probably shouldn't be doing this on camera. I really cannot build and talk at the same time. It's impossible for me. So it goes like this, right? Is that what I did? That is what I did. Like that. Then up. And I think one more maybe. Where's the center? Are we at the center yet? Center's right here. And I think it went like this. Boom. And then full block here. This is really probably nothing you guys care about. And then one guy in the middle there. And that goes back out this way. And that will meet up there. Let's hop down. Oh! There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, 4. It's one of those days, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. we're going to get to moving those witches over here. But for now, I am trying so hard to do the record while building thing, and it's really hard. I feel like that needs to be one block higher. Need to put one more wall up on this guy. Let's do that. That might look good. That might look good. It might look bad. I don't know. We'll see. It looks pretty good in creative mode, but that's only when I'm right next to it, and it's like 5 feet off the ground. These are a little bit higher. If we won't put slabs there, I don't know if I did it on the other one, but we could. Maybe there. Put them on both of these sides. There we go. Okay. So this is why I don't build. In building videos, there's a lot of quiet moments. There's a lot of moments where you're just watching them place blocks, which can be fun, but I try to keep the talking going. Oops, forgot to take those out. Alright, we're about to move some witches. Today's going to be a longer episode, but that should be okay. That looks like it might be okay. Alright, so we're at the front door here, and you can see I put another gate down there also, just to be sure. You go through this door, close it, make sure the witch isn't with you. So you have 2 opportunities to make sure the witch is secured in here somewhere. A witch, the witches, who knows. So let's get a look at this. I'm trying to measure everything out from where they see it when they first walk up these stairs, and it's getting hard to do, because at first I wanted that house to be right in the middle of the view between these houses, and then I wanted the cages to be in the middle, and then I wanted the cauldron to be in the middle, so it's kind of all mashing up now. Can't really see it from here. Let's take a couple different angles. Yeah, this side's pretty cool, because you can really see like the handle of it from here, and you come around the corner and the cauldron comes into view. Probably have some walkways from a couple of the houses up to the cauldron. Does it look like a handle to you? I'm thinking maybe those slabs might be a little bit too much. But oh well. Okay, anyway, so we got that built. We can mess with that later, put stuff in it, play with it more, check out angles, whatever. Let's get these freaking villagers up into here. We're going to get the villagers first, and then we'll bring the witches last. Okay, so we're back. If you made it through my building efforts and trying to commentate, if you're still watching the video, hi. Let's get back to the kind of video making I'm used to doing. So we have this track here. It goes all the way from these guys and all the way back over to the village, and let me show you where that comes to. It comes all the way back to this village, and I got a little dirt bridge that leads over to the cages. So these dirt, these are going to go straight to the cages. The track's going to come straight here via minecart. We're going to pick up these villagers and bring them here. But there is one thing that I learned a long time ago, or I was taught, rather. Let me fix my microphone. I hope that didn't mess up anything. My microphone was kind of crooked. But we learned this with the switcheroo with the villagers, like the switches them up and down. If it's a plus shape like this, they can actually get out of these corners. If these corners are here, it needs like a 3x3 solid area around it that's covered, to be sure that they don't glitch out of the blocks. Otherwise they will. If there's one corner exposed like this, if there's one of these corners, they will pop out of there. So what I need to do when I do this is make sure that I fill in all these corners. Otherwise we're gonna have some loose villagers running around here, and we don't want that. I think I have 7 cages and 5 villagers to bring over here. So I think we might have 2 extra cages, but that's fine because at least we're able to get all the villagers into here. Let me just break that block right there. Alright, now I'm going to lay down these tracks and get this villager over here. Okay, we got these 2 villagers here to move, and I had the one over by the graveyard with the glass encasing in it. I showed it in like yesterday's video, maybe even today's video. But he despawned or died or something. There was no torch in the block he was in. There's not many torches near him. So a zombie could have spawned inside there, or he got killed. I'm not sure. So we have these 2 guys we got to move. And then I have 2 more down in the bottom of the zombie grinder I want to move up here too. And there's a 3rd, or a 4th, or a 5th rather. There's a 5th villager down there, counting all these guys, that I want to keep. He's a pretty good librarian. I'm going to bring him back to my house, but these guys were all going to move over there because they aren't the greatest villagers, and plus they will look wonderful inside that little museum of slaveness. That was deep. I need a furnace minecart. Alright, we probably don't absolutely need one, but just to make sure we get from A to B, we'll do that. I also need some coal. We'll do another cutscene and get that. Man, I love editing. I don't know what I did before I didn't edit. I didn't edit. That's what I did. Alright, so let's bring this guy over there first. What were you again? What were you again? Let me trade your foot. You're a Fletcher. So you take string and you trade 1 emerald for 11 arrows. I mean, that's not bad. You're somewhat useful, but you know, it's don't really need you. So I'm gonna have a furnace minecart, but I really don't need it. But I just want to show you guys that if you wanted to make a lot faster over ground like this, it would be easy just to place down a furnace minecart and put coal in it, and it would train him all the way there. But I'm just gonna rush him over there, and there he goes into his new place. He should have enough steam behind him to get in there by himself. Let's see. Does he do it? Turn. You good? Oh, he's in. He is in. Okay, you are in there. And when I break this, you're not going to escape, right? You're not going to escape when I break this minecart, right? Oh, you hurt. Oh, that's right, because the top is closed. That's another thing. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yeah, when they come out of the minecarts, they kind of pop up a little bit. So I got to remember to break that top block with the next guy I put in here. Alright, I got the track all set up for the second guy. So let's get him over there. Who are you? What you got? Fisherman. Nothing great. You are completely useless to me. Oh, and I punched you. I'm not sure if this guy will make it all the way. He might have enough speed. Can you get up there? Oh yeah. And welcome home. So I took out the block right there just to make sure he won't take any damage. And I got some glowstone as well, because I want to put glowstone up in there because it's pretty dark. There's no light inside of here, and there probably I think there's a possibility a zombie could actually spawn inside there with him. So let's break the cart first. I forgot to put the damn sides around it. You better not die. Okay, these guys are looking at him. Alright, time for a rescue mission. Okay, well, I got him in a cart on a track. Now I just need to make the track all the way back around up on top. I do still got some daylight left, so I should have plenty of time. Let's concentrate now. And my brain is fried because I've recorded 2 long videos today. And I need to call it a day. Let's not do anything more foolish. Let's get these damn guys up there, and I'm out of freaking tracks. Okay, had to break the track over there, steal some of them, and make another track going up this way, which hopefully we figure this out now. We won't run into any more stupid problems. Oh, there's that other minecart. I was looking for that. Okay, so we forgot. We gotta put this shit around here. Foolish. Yeah, I'm super tired, super sleepy. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night because I've been editing the UHC, and by the time you see this, at least the first episode should be up of the Dozacraft UHC, so I'm not spoiling anything by mentioning it now, because as of now it's not yet posted to YouTube. But I've been up. It's taken me 3 or 4 days, all day, editing, processing, doing all that fun YouTube stuff. So I'm fried because of that, and stayed up all night. Finally finishing it. I'm done with it. Ready to upload, all that fun jazz. But, yeah, didn't get a lot of sleep. That's my story about how I didn't get a lot of sleep. Oh man, I wish I had some coal right now. A furnace minecart in this situation would be perfect. I'm gonna go get some coal. Okay, I had some coal up in the furnace up there, cooking all that loot I got from the caves, from the caving trip. Nighttime is upon us. We need to move, so I need to make. Oh, they're here. They're here. Get away! No, he's mine. You can't have him. Okay, we need to get coal on there. These zombies are going to start coming in hordes. So we need to get you back up into your cage, friend. Okay, go. There we go. Oh, furnace minecart, go. No, no, no. Go that way. There you go. Push him all the way up there. There we go. Okay, he's good. He's good. He's good. Okay, and a break. And a break. And you are good. And he did the jump. He did not take damage from the block above him. Wonderful news. Now we can place glowstone there. And it adds glowstone kind of looks witchy. And it adds light to the village, and it, you know, gives light to the guy, of course. So you can see him, and so mobs don't spawn on him. Okay, so that's 2 down. We've got 2 so far, and now I know of 2 more for sure. We're gonna get up here, maybe another one. I'm gonna do all that off camera, get that knocked out of the way. We'll see how that looks, and then we need to get the witches up here. Okay, so now we have Jenny Greenteeth inside the tree farm here, and you know, okay, so a long time ago, at the beginning of this very long video, it's been forever now for me, but I said that moving the villagers would probably be the hardest, because we got to put them in a cart and we got to do all this stuff. I said that thinking, well, the witches will just follow me there. Basically, they'll chase me, I'll lead them all the way there. But I think it's going to be a pain in the ass. Hi, hello Unreal and Gruttz. It's going to be kind of scary because they're going to be throwing potions at me the whole time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab like 10 buckets of milk, line them up on my entire inventory, and then we'll start with Jenny Greenteeth because she's the farthest. And I actually have one back at my place too. So maybe, actually, I think I'm going to hop in TeamSpeak with these guys and see if they will help me get all these witches over to the village. Alright, so I got all of the other villagers in, and now I'm here with Unreal and Gruttz. Hello, guys.
Hello.
And they're going to help me move these witches over here. We have Jenny Greenteeth over in the tree farm. We got Olga up at my place, and we got Greta down here. And this should be fun. I lag all the time. It happens all of the times. So I'm not going to be recording this. Gruttz is going to be recording this, so go check out on his channel. I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure things are probably going to happen. So be sure to go check that out. Let's go get these witches here, huh? Oh, all right. Well, we got the witches in there. Please go check out Gruttz's channel. He will have a video up of this action. I wish I could just tell you about it. It was fun. Gruttz ended up dying. Soy came by. I was checking out what we were doing. Soy got killed. Gruttz got killed in death games while we were moving the witches. It got pretty crazy, and it's all on camera. I'll try to get the footage from Gruttz. No promises. It might have been in this video, maybe not. Hopefully it was. If not, please go to his channel and check it all out. That's going to be it for today. You can see the witches behind me. I still need to fill up a couple more of those cages in there, which is going to be a little bit of a battle with these witches because they're very vicious. It's hard to get even close to the place without getting hit with a potion. But anyways, that's going to be it. I'm exhausted. I can't even tell you how tired I am. It's been a long day of recording and playing and things like that. So thank you guys for watching. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Peace the fuck out.